Right, welcome back to another video on the Rover. Let's just move some of this. Right, so we've got the lights in. Just trying to think where they are. Yeah, there's one. Right, there's one. I've got them blind, he's right in front of me. Right, here we go. So we've got two lights from the same car. The lights were £25 each. eBay, the guy wanted 30 each, but he had a best offer on, so I did 25 for both. And he accepted, and that was with free delivery. So they're not the best condition compared to what we took off. IEB, you know, that obviously the tabs are not broke on this one, but they're just generally grubby. There's so much crap under here, but they're all there, and they've just been cut off from another one. All the bulbs are still in them, so I suppose that's a good thing. That's typical, isn't it? You take it off and can't get it back on. But yeah, all the tabs are all fine. The motors are in there, the up and down motor. But obviously, importantly, there's tabs. They do look a bit grubby. There's a bit of a scratch on that one. They do look a bit grubby here. Obviously, they'll be all hidden. So, just want to go and take these out to the car. I've had them for a while. These obviously were waiting to be replaced. They've only just been dispatched on eBay. It took a week for the guys to just click the dispatch button. So they are actually due tomorrow, and today being the 3rd of September. Right, so let's take you outside and we will attempt to put at least that one in the car. Right, it's probably a bit noisy out because I live directly opposite a school and they all went back today, including myself, who I work in a school too, so it was my first day back after a long time. No, I didn't want to take that one out, did I? Right. I do have to remember that. Even though I put this light back in, I've got to get the washer bottle back in. Oh, that's typical. I can't get that one out. I'm hoping it's not too windy, even though I've got my new windsock on my microphone. Bit of water in there. I do have to spray down here. No, to be fair, it's not that bad. I could probably get away with just spraying that with some primer and leaving it. I don't know. We'll see. But I do have to do bits and bobs down there. I need to reroute these wires. They go that way. I can't even remember. Getting this light in there was more important for me. So God, that feels a bit strange putting that back in there. Oh, that's rough. Right, God, why is it so sticking up? Right, let's undo that one again. Giving it too much, just making it too hard to put the bottom one back in. Right, let's put that one over. Yeah, my life. It's obviously still out a bit. Because these are bolts, one bolt's lining up, the others aren't. But that's expected. Obviously this one's more easy to do because there was no bash there. What we should do is take all the old ends out. God, stupid dogs. Not mine. Obviously this Rover was end of life, they took these lights off, so they just cut the ends off. For the 20th time I'm going to go back in the shed. Never understood why it's so difficult to get this off. It really doesn't need to be difficult, but for some reason they make it difficult. I took two off there, one there. Yes, I can only see one. Yeah, if I put it back in there, possibly we'll just take one anyway. God, that sun's hot today. It says it's only 20. I'm not going to link this light up to see if that one works. There's no point. This is not about testing lights, this is just about seeing whether it lines up. Yep, there's a dog chilling. Right, let's just take this off of the cradle. Right, so that's that one. Obviously we got that bit that I bent out a bit. I mean that looks awful like bent out, but it's only a little clip. I'll probably have to do a bit more to it. So they went in, and then there's the retaining one there. And obviously these are in. This one's slightly over. One's a bit more central. And then that one is a little bit off. They do stick out a bit here. You can just about make it out on the other one, behind the wing. So you do have a gap. I know that bit's bent, but that bit's not. That isn't. It's just this corner here. So what I'm going to do is put that bumper on the front of it and just see what it looks like. In fact, I think we should put the wing on, shouldn't we? Yeah, we'll put the wing on and then we can at least see what it all looks like. Right, I'm just going to put a few bolts in this wing. I'm not going to do it all up. Try and use the old lines. In fact, it's going to be really irritating. So let's just trap it in the door. Oh, stay in there. Right, do I attempt to put that one in down there? I suppose I should. That's a few times I've done that now and dented it. Yep, I'll do it again. Doesn't have to be perfect at the minute. This is not a final assembly. Put a few bolts on the inside. Do you have anything in there? It's so bloody windy. my windsock will make a difference. So I'm going to offer this up a little bit, not brilliantly. Thankfully, you can get it just to rest on these screws. God, that's still bent out. Well, you can't see me all over there, can you? Right, so we've got the wing there. It's lovely, isn't it? It's supposed to go into that bit there with a screw. Obviously that's going to stick out. It's not even that bad, is it really? It's just that bit you can see it curves in. Right, let's shut the bonnet. There's a few people that said check a Rover for mayonnaise. I don't think there's any mayonnaise on that. Do you? That looks pretty good to me. It's the first time I've had it off, as you can tell. So dry in there though. Mind you, the oil's just sat at the bottom, I suppose. That. It's just so pure. Look at that for oil. Let me just make sure we're on focus. It's like it's not even slightly dirty. Anyway, let's go back to what we were doing. Just wanted to do that randomly. Oh, look at that. It's like it never happened. I do need to have to adjust it, obviously. So that bit there, I can feel the bracket sticking out there. Oh no, I might be lying. I might have to push that bracket back more, but at least. There we go. I might have to push that back more, at least. Then, right, let me get what I mean. If you look down here, that the plastic sits out. Then you can see the gaps. It sits out a bit more there, but I'm guessing I can put it up a bit more. And then if you look here, you can see that bit there. It's pushed down. And there's that bit of repair I did. Let's see if it will. That bit will clean off as well. I haven't even attempted it yet. The wing looks good. It's a bit scratched and dirty in places. The colour match is fine. It's better to buy an old wing like this, because it's a 2004 wing. It's got a date code on it, and the headlights from 2004, so they're all from the same year. So that paint matches that. There's going to be no colour difference. And I didn't particularly want to have to paint that. Though I have got to do some painting. Obviously I've got a touch up in there where it will go. So hang on. Touch up in there, and then the other inside. And then you can see I've took this off. So on the standard S Rover 25 Streetwise, you just get that plastic bumper. But if you spec it up, which, you know, not many people do, to be fair, turn the lights on in here. If you spec it up, you can get this, which is the wrong way, which is the plastic trim cover as an option. A lot of people said that someone sprayed this or painted this. It's not. This is an option. I've looked. The lesser cars came with just a plastic bit, and the spec'd up versions did come with this, because there's one on the back as well. So when we said before, so there was about some paint spray, it's because someone's tried to touch that up there, and someone's tried to touch this up here and made it even worse the job. So I'm going to spray all this. I'm just going to get a rattle can and spray it. I don't know why. I'm not sure exactly what part they sprayed there, because they didn't mend those gaps. They didn't mend that or that or that. The most you can see when it's on the car is this bit. Sorry, hang on. Let me zoom out. There we go. The most you can see is this bit. I mean, looking down on the car, I don't really see all the crap bit underneath, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. There you go. That's that bit. So we've got to put that back in for the wing there. So what do you think? Does it look alright? So I'm going to do some feckling on that, and when I come back next time, treading on that plug is on the floor. When I come back next time, this will be all better, and I'd have painted the inside and painted that trim which we talked about, and then there's also the back trim which we've got to do. So I shall get some thinners on that bit there, take that off. I'm going to take that trim off, and I will film painting these two. I normally spray gun them or rattle can them, whichever. I'll probably rattle can these because there's not enough in there to justify half a litre of paint. Because where I buy my paint from, the minimum you can get is half a litre. And I've got paints in the shed, lacquer and primer and whatnot. So I'll leave it there for now. Right, let's take a lovely picture for the thingamajigger. Right, so I thought I'd just show you what I was doing to get the bumper to come out. I got some heat on it, the hairdryer, and I've got that behind it there, look. And just, I did put something in its way to try and even it out, but I didn't. You get the drift. Pushed it out. I have heated it up, but I'm just heating it up some more and I'm going to let it cool down. See where you see there, that's where the stress fracture is. I need to get it up here somewhere, but I'm having trouble getting the ram up this top bit here. Anyway, there you go. Hopefully it should ping back up.